There we go. Well, if I couldn't get it working the other way, I'll have to get it working this way. OBS was being a pain in the butt, and it just wasn't capturing the screen the way I wanted to. Such a nuisance. Alright, what's up for the dailies today? Region Mag, South Cavaris, Beluga Ruins, Formers. Okay. Come on. There we go. Alright, smartass. Oops, didn't mean to knock that. Sorry. Oh, wait, red box. Might as well.
Moderators are overrated, right?
Yeah, moderators are overrated.
Especially the ones in your channels. Fuck those guys, right? Oh, you haven't done red boxing yet. Ooh. By the way, the new event weapon, the Codex series, easy to get. 10,000 seasonal points. Just pick up a wand, pick up a talus, pick up a rod. I don't know which one you want to pick up.
I need to pick up a rod, a talus, a rod, a talus, a wand, and boots.
Well, you can always do rod, talus, and then like if you want. I don't know. Anyway, everything is like
I'm a Tector main, remember? The only reason I've got a rod on me right now is because I'm leveling up Force, because I'm already max level on Tector.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, they change that. Yeah, I'm already at level 60 Tector, so I'm trying to level up Force and Bouncer right now. And then maybe I'll level up Braver later, but who knows.
If you want to level them up, you just leave them on your subclass and you just keep playing Tector. Until they reach level 55, then you switch them over to the main class. But as I was trying to say, it was like the Codex series. They're plus 40. They've already got their potential unlocked. They've got pretty good augments, minus the Kavard Domina. That one's kind of like... It's damage, but it's also shitty, because you take more damage. Against most general stuff if you're a casual player.
Defeat
It's perfectly
500
fine to
enemies
do
as a Tector. I'll have to go do that. So I'll have
There's
to
no
do...
time. There's no. Oh, wait, there is rush on that. That's really easy to do. But you're a casual player. Extremely casual player. But
I would be
do
more of a
recommend-
regular player if there was something worth playing for.
Yeah, that's true. I do recommend getting the codec weapons, though, and the... if you need some armor pieces as well, too, there's some nice seasonal armor as well, too. And then if you need to make a multi-weapon, it's just... the codec weapons are really cheap to buy from personal shops. They're like 1K for just any basic codec weapon that has...
Where the hell's
nothing
that
on them.
burst?
Perfect for sub-weapons. Why am I an Alio? Oh, right. I was doing the limited time quest. Garo's not dead! Yay! Okay. That's a cool sword.
Ow.
You're fine, just walk it off. Storage. Yeah, it's fine there.
Alright, what's next? Southern Kavaris, forage for minerals. Okay, that's easy enough.
Wait a minute.
Will you be joining me?
I don't know. I'm trying to set up Waker right now. I have no idea some of the abilities. They claim one thing, but I don't know if they actually do the thing they claim the thing. Anyway, screw it. Let's see here. Where am I going? Kavaris Camp. That seems like a great spot.
I'm in Southern Kavaris, foraging for minerals.
Oh, I already did that. Dailies?
Mm-hmm.
Quail Mountain Road. Let's go.
There we go.
Oh, excuse me.
Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. I thought that was a pod, but I guess I was wrong. Anyway.
Okay, I need to change this all around. This is just I want that there. Woven Smash. Frederick and Writing goes here, polish there. Okay, maybe this makes more sense. I don't know.
I could do Liam A's, or I could just sit here with the thumb up my ass and go, no, no, thank you.
But Liam A's.
Mm. And then, of course, there's always Trinitas, so you can always go back and do that.
Yes. 40 minutes of wasting one's life. one of the few contests in this game that you just go into and you AFK. Oh yeah, Subforce is the way to go on Waker.
Yay, M45.
Of course, there's the Gigantics here. That's another dead content in this game. Field Gigantics. People encounter them, they just peace out because they just one-shot you. Like fucking Snow Rook over in West Kavaris, he hits me for 3.5k damage. I think the maximum HP you can get right now is like 1.4. So yeah, Gigantics are just not worth doing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's do this again.
Oh, shut up, Leah.
That's right, my sub palette. As fun as fighter weapons are, fighter is a bad class. So yeah, I can remove the stuff from this one. Boop. Boop. Perfect.
Yeah, good to know I was right.
What are you doing in Rotem? Oh, you're going after the randomites. Boop.
Let's see, did that clear Leah May's quest? Yeah, did it.
Oh, he didn't get sub 2 hours.
Also, it's because I already know all the routes to take for Leah May's tasks here. I mean, I do, but I might as well, since, you know, yay! There should be another one coming up pretty quick. Unless I missed something, in which case I've forgotten. But whatever. Ah, there we go. Gather some fruit, gather some veggies, and we can go kill a bunch of shit in the abandoned old central.
I'm gonna go to Beluga Ruins then. Let's have a whale of a time.
You're a horrible person.
Oh, well, trial start, trial ended. Okay, bye. Yes, enemy eradication. That's totally what I did. Not like I ran over 2 boxes with a surfboard. I wouldn't even call it a snowboard, it's like a hoverboard. No. George Lucas's speeders bikes are better. Whee! Bonk. Bonk. Oh. Oh, that's awkward. Whoosh. There you are. Come here, roadkill. Oh my god, this is so annoying.
Do the Oasis!
Oh, no. Screw this. I'm warping.
Did you just say you're Morbin?
No, it's morphin' time.
Please, Chloe, don't faceplant.
There we go. All
We're
right.
tempted to AFK on the side of the, like the furthest away in this room, just to be a dick about pulling this damn E trial all the way to the furthest extent because people are being stupid right now. This is actually really annoying.
And they're off.
I don't think I'll ever play Waker.
Really?
Well, I'm playing it right now, and I'm not liking it very much. I think the biggest reason why I don't like it very much is it kind of plays like a crappier Ranger. You know, everyone's been harping on like how Sega went and did such huge changes to Katana Braver. But honestly, after playing all the classes and taking them all to level 60, like, Sword Hunter is amazing. Wire Lance Hunter is amazing. Spear Hunter is still shit. Really nothing amazing and outstanding about Fighter. Just literally nothing. Force is still outstanding. Tector is still outstanding. Ranger is outstanding. Gunner... I don't know, I drew a lot of hate when playing Gunner, but it just feels a little stale for combat. But I drew a lot of hate on Gunner, using really terrible weapons. I don't know how that kept happening. Braver, Katana really suffers at PP regeneration, so it's not as good as people are like making it out to be. It's got a really strong counter, it's got really strong combos, but its PP regeneration is still atrocious. Now the bow, on the other hand, that thing's PP regeneration is insanely good. So, use both weapons in tandem, and it's pretty dang strong. But that's similar and same with Bouncer as well, too. If you use both Jet Boots and Soaring Blades in concert with each other, and it's really difficult to do so, getting 3-3 downing potential with each. But dang, is it fun. But, honestly, as I'm playing Waker here, it just kind of feels like Ranger, but not as functionally good to the rest of the team. It's kind of that same avenue of like Gunner and Fighter also have, is that they can do pretty good damage, but they're not very functionally useful to everybody as a whole.
That was not what I intended to do, but okay.
What I'm talking about for all the classes, it's using all weapons as well too. Like, I gave every weapon a try just to see how they all feel. And in all honesty, Double Saber is probably the most stale one on Fighter.
Nah, I missed it.
It is the safest. It's the safest and one of the more interesting ones, I guess, once you get the mechanics down, but it feels really stale. Because it just kind of flails in one spot pretty badly. It's pretty much like Gunner doing Desperado Dance over and over again, except Gunner is better because they have ranged.
Alright, I'm coming back to Rotem so I can watch the concert.
Alright, Chloe, get out of here. Well, the concert doesn't start for another 10 minutes.
Yeah, and I need to take a bathroom break. What's your point?
Fair enough.
Yeah, and then just by doing what I'm doing, I'll complete all those other things. Okay. Anything good on the mission pass?
Sandals. But honestly, you can probably not care about that.
Oh my god, that looks like Iron Man. That's kind of scary. That actually is scaring me. That really does look like the Iron Man.
That's just because of your color palette that you have set up, so...
Yeah, I know. But it really looks like the Iron Man outfit, and it kind of scares me.
There's some relatively inexpensive cosmetics as well, too, from the recent scratch, like less than 200,000 per base wear piece.
Is that a flaming pony?
Not bad either.
Mag form? It's a flaming pony. Well,
No, it's a burning jackass.
you know what? Tamahime is best. Always Tamahime.
I really liked one of the previous Mission Pass ones. It was a butterfly. It's my mag right now, because it's a butterfly.
Welcome.
Butterfly.
What is it you need?
Speaking of butterflies, fuck, that looks cool.
Well, looks cool.
Oh, the flaming butterfly wings. No! I still can't get my ponytail.
So what is my Photon Blast? Oh, it's a line drive Photon Blast. Okay, good to know.
Casual ponytail?
So it's better than Bouncers. But because it's a line drive, it's always also going to be infinitely weaker than everybody else's. But it's still really good against, like, PSE bursts and stuff like that. Just like Forces. Actually, wait, no, it's worse than Bouncers, because Jet Boots does both physical and elemental down. This is just physical down. Ew. This is an awful Photon Blast.
Wait. I found it. 3.5 million, 3.5 million. Oh! Oh yes! Oh yes! I found it! 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 I finally found it! Oh, I'm gonna get it! I'm gonna get it! I'm gonna get it! I've been waiting for my ponytail for yes! It's mine. It's mine. It's mine.
What is it you need?
Ah, it doesn't do what it advertises. It says it creates a suction effect. There's no suction effects in this game. This game only knows how to blow. It doesn't suck. Not like PSO2. Zondeal. Sazan.
Yes!
Heels on? Is it heels on? All I know is that a lot of the wind techniques have really good suction.
Thanks.
Do you feel better about yourself?
Come again.
I don't even care. I blew all my money. I've been waiting for a year for that ponytail.
Meow.
Where is it? Where is it? No, I haven't used it yet. No! Yes! Yes, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Chloe, really? You went to lie down on my lap, just a big fucking furball on my pant legs.
Yeah! There we go! Now I actually have to sit down and, you know, convert my character over to the proper New Genesis body type.
Concert starts in 3 minutes.
See ya.
And oh yeah, Subbing Force was the right call to Waker.
What? Oh yeah, that's right. I actually have to
Daily
change my
career
character over to the new body type before I can use the new type hair. God damn it.
Dire Rappies.
I'll be honest, C-Trey's outfit looks pretty neat. If you know, if it ever comes up, I might get it.
Have you... Okay, that outfit or something similar is available on the shops for like 150 to 200k.
Okay.
Like, look at your scratch tickets. It's going to... I think it's going to be going away soon here. But like, look at the scratch tickets. Or no, wait, it's not going away soon. It's the new ones. But they're dirt cheap. Yeah. People, for whatever reason, don't like them, and they look really cool.
Yep. I'll tell you one thing though.
I got the red, black, and orange one. It's like a flaming kimono. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's the one I want to get to. So interestingly enough, I want to get to, you know, with all the crossover with HoloLive, I wouldn't be surprised if the next concert is actually a HoloLive concert, considering HoloLive already has both Japanese, English, and Indonesian singers.
Well, apparently the next concert's going to be Kuna.
Wait, Kuna? Wait, Kuna?
Yeah, they're bringing Kuna back in PSO too.
Oh, new base
Not New
PS?
Genesis.
Oh, so wait, what?
For a limited time.
Okay.
Concerts are coming back because of the PlayStation release.
Oh, goody, the PlayStation can actually, you know, play the game. Okay. Well, once the concert starts, I will skedaddle and take my break. And then we can go murder stuff later.
But I'm murdering stuff now.
The live concert is on right now in Retem City.
You know what? Okay. Climbing the wall. But Sega's design choice and logic of this is not climbable and this is really stupid. That's why everyone hates Alio region.
Well, that's one way to attend a concert.
Alright.
Back in a bit.
The other thing too that'll be nice is when the old concerts come back is that there's a lot of participation. Well, maybe not Kuna's, but the Arcs Festival ones, there's a lot of participation players could do. Wait, am I at? Nice. Is this worth anything? Shittle rod. No, not those. Sweet. Oh, Tanner's not in this lobby. Nine. On my end. I'm in 10. Okay, good. It's a good thing he's not here.
I heard that.
Oh, yeah. Don't come to Retem 10 lobby. Everyone's just spamming symbol chat.
Oh joy.
Ugh.
You know, I love how he's basically playing a clarinet, but it sounds like a
Adapt.
saxophone.
He doesn't have a mouth. The instrument is just a prop. Reddit 10 has just become a meme fest.
Nadra, best girl.
I haven't seen this much symbol chat since Block 69 existed.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's two songs.
Ooh, somebody made a new one with Ina.
There's only one symbol art that actually matters, and that's best girl. Well, that's old best girl Risa.
The one where she's like holding her tits forward and she's saying, "You want to touch him, right?"
And everybody just goes, "No, no, I don't
No,
want my soul to be.
no.
I don't want my soul to be torn from my body and torn to shreds."
What is it you need?
There you go, chin rubs Chloe. seem to be always jumping back and forth. You doing okay?
Ooh, wow.
You a little antsy? Yeah, well, your current cash is like 400,000, so all that's out of your price range.
Okay, I can still want. Ooh!
Look through the scratch tickets. It's better than looking through the personal shop.
Alright, 1 second. Mm-mm.
You don't remember what the scratch tickets are, do you?
Nope.
My God.
Actually, do I have any special scratch tickets?
You have 10. You also can just like escape cancel out of watching this whole animation. That serves no purpose. Oh boy, a black bracelet. We totally didn't go and take this model from PSO1.
Huh?
At least the black bear backpack is cute. You don't have any. It says at the top there, you have 0.
Oh. Alright.
Did you do your daily scratch?
Yep.
So check out like Oracle Revival, because that's stuff that you can buy. I don't think you have the star gems to go through doing these.
This is the daily stuff.
Yeah, I know, which is going to be gone tomorrow.
Alright, so what are we doing? Oracle Revival?
Well, the Moonlight one has got the cheap ones, Moonlight Sanctuary. Full Moon Memories and Rewind Collection 4 are going away after tomorrow's maintenance. But the clothing is up higher, starting with like Evanescent. You scrolled all the way past it. No, we don't. Nobody cares about the crow.
Ah, Tranquility Yukata.
The Tranquility Yukatas are all awful looking.
Yeah,
It's like
you're...
somebody took a picnic tablecloth and just went and wrapped it up around a body. They're all terrible.
Yeah,
The last one looks like they took the American flag and just went and turned it into a
that one's
shirt.
not bad. The Evanescence?
Yeah. The last one, that's what I went and picked up.
Evanescence. E-V-A-N.
B2 is what I picked up.
E-V-A-N.
What is it you need?
They're relatively inexpensive. Varying in price anywhere from 150 to 250k.
Ooh, that's gorgeous. I do prefer the black ones, though.
I like that red and gold one though.
It would be
Very
beautiful. Like if I had the money to get more than one, I'd grab both.
Well, that's why salon color change passes exist.
That blue and light blue isn't that bad either. Ooh.
Yeah, somebody went and accidentally posted one for 1k, and I was trying to snipe it. I missed.
Nice.
I missed. I didn't get it, but yeah, somebody posted one for 1k.
Oh, it's a full bodysuit.
Oh yeah. Well, you don't use a controller, so I can't tell you how to go and hide certain parts. But yes, with NGS, you can hide certain parts of the outfit. for NGS outfits.
Mm.
Well, NGS outfits that came into existence halfway into, back in the earlier days.
Let's go see if I can make something good out of this. Oh wait, concert's almost over. Never mind.
What do you mean, never mind? You still got 15 minutes before the urgent quest pops up. Oh, wait, you gotta wait for the concert to end first. So you get your concert bonus. So you gotta wait for that to appear in the bottom left.
Yeah.
The live
There we go.
concert is
There,
complete.
should be there.
Thank you for joining.
Welcome.
Oh, you got this. Oh, did you set your game to streamer mode?
Yeah. Why?
Oh, okay. That explains why you're not seeing any symbol art then from it.
Yeah. Yeah. I set my everything to streamer mode. I'm smart. Sometimes.
I just would have put the stream as like 18 plus. I mean, it's a Sega game. PSO1, the Hugh Newell's default outfit was literally a prostitute's outfit. Okay, wow. That person is going to get banned for 2 weeks.
Why?
Take a wild stab.
I'm in the... Oh yeah, I have to switch to the new body type. I don't want to go through that whole process right now. The problem is they don't have the equivalent of the mature face, and that's the face I like most on my character.
You don't have to use New Genesis face.
Well, certain outfits you can only use if you have the correct body type, which requires you to,
No, they don't.
What?
Certain outfits use the NGS body, and certain makeups use the NGS head. You can mix and match head and body, it doesn't matter. Sega did a really good job on that. The one thing they didn't do a good job on was making sure that the skeleton for the PSO2 body uses the same one as the NGS body. There's some slight discrepancies between the two of them for skeletons, which doesn't make any sense. And Chloe, no, you're not allowed on me. You've been back and forth like 4 or 5 times now in less than an hour. It's actually getting really annoying. Don't pout. Go away. If you're wondering where your blanket is, you puked on it. It's in the wash.
Okay.
Emergency announcement.
If you wonder what that noise is, it's the upstairs neighbors with their 2 dogs running around.
A large number of dolls appearing
Trying to burn out
in the
zoomies.
region. All parks defenders, please prepare for deployment.
Okay, fine. You're too damn cute to say no. You're begging. In a very, very cute manner. Especially because you're using your left paw. And you're usually right paw. What the hell is it? Never mind. Did you not buy it?
I did.
Then it's layering wear. NGS doesn't have any outfits. It's all layering wear.
I must not have bought it then, because...
Well, if you open up the menu and check how much money you have, it'll tell you immediately.
That's where I'm going.
Emergency announcement.
You still have 400,000. You didn't buy it.
Nope, I have 218,000. So I
Did
bought
you use
it.
the ticket?
Deployment.
Yeah, I did.
Welcome. See ya.
So it's in the salon. It is layering wear. Which one was it that you bought again?
It's not the baseware, is it? Oh, it is. It's baseware.
Yeah. all set wears and base wear. And then if you come out of this, you can go to ornament display, and you can turn on and off a few things. This one doesn't have the greatest for turning off a few things, but still. Also, you need a color change pass to change the colors.
Oh, this
Don't
is
worry about
fine. I like the way this is here.
But you can change the ornament display on it a little bit if you want to. You can remove something. You can remove
I
the.
didn't want to do that. Come on, let me... Okay, never mind. I don't care. Yeah, that looks really nice. I might do something with it later. But for right now, let's just
Okay,
load...
bye, Chloe, again. Fine, get out of here. It's the last time. Seriously, you're going back and forth a lot, Cat. I'll be right back. I'm going. She probably just wants her blanket.
Spend some time later working on that look. Because I actually do, when I come up with a new look, I do really try to come up with something good for my characters.
Defenders, please prepare for deployment. Emergency announcement. We are preparing for a defensive operation against a large number of dolls appearing in the Retem region. All Arcs defenders, please prepare for deployment.
Thanks for stopping by.
I've received a party invitation from somebody named Alexa. No. Oh, your battle power is not high enough to do AMs, I think.
What am I thinking of? Ah, that's what I'm thinking of. I need to... Wand lovers, that's what I
Run
want.
away. Wow, cool. Defeat enhanced enemies this season. No, Chloe. No. You have been bratty. You were just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
My battle power is 2546.
Yeah, I don't think that's high enough to do AMs Kavaris.
I see you went bunny girl. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I mean, it's cold in Kavaris. Let me see what the AMs Kavaris requirements are. you have seasonal points to get a codec weapon?
I have 24,000.
Okay.
The hell is she? See Trey, get over here. Um.
Oh boy, mining rig defense. Everyone's least favorite quest. That's not. Let's see. Oh, it's 2506 to get into Amsvira. So if you're already over 2506, we can do Amsvira.
Well, I got my Codex weapons.
See you later.
And as for my battle power, I am 2546. I am well above what's needed.
2506, okay. Let me just change class here to something I'll probably have a little bit more fun with. I could beat his ass with a katana. Or I can just shoot him in the face with a gun. No, there's not enough rangers. Let's go with a ranger. Except I'm going to have to go all gun because I'm going to have... Wait, oops. Wrong thing. So we want this. Change class, select subclass, Waker, skill tree. Okay, we're good. There's no way that's done already. Let's see here. 2 and 5, eh? Okay. So we're just gonna stick with 2. And hope for the best. Storage. I don't know if anybody will actually buy the dang thing. How much time do we have here? I'm going to warp over to Kavaris just so it's less loading. You should probably do the same thing too.
What is it you need?
Hurts
Where's my
for
man?
me.
Change form. Oh. Do you see me?
Emergency announcement. We have
Yeah?
confirmed the presence of powerful
I
dolls
can't see
in
your
the
Meg.
vicinity of the Kavaris region.
I can't see
All
Tamahime.
defenders,
No.
please prepare for
I can't see your mag. That's the way it's always been, remember?
No, you can see other people's megs in certain instances, usually out in the field and stuff. Oh well. That will bring you out. You're pretty cool. Alright. I'm going to entrust you with getting us into the urgent quest safely and sound. I'm going to go to the washroom and then get a cookie.
3 more minutes. Excellent. I really got to do something about that hair. I was just derping her.
Emergency announcement. We have confirmed the presence of powerful dolls in the vicinity of
The
the
dryer
Polaris
was not
region.
done.
All ARCS defenders, please prepare for deployment.
That's a big one.
That's a big one. You're too tall for that outfit.
What? How am I too tall?
You just are.
This outfit works.
No, you're too tall.
What, is the shawl supposed to be down to my knees or something?
No, just somebody of your stature is not supposed to be wearing like 1.5-inch platforms. I got you there.
I'm gonna, like, 1.5-inch platforms. Alright, alright. You got a problem with that? Do you see what is on the bottom of these boots?
Yeah,
Attention all ARCS defenders.
it's a stiletto.
We are beginning a counteroffensive against dolls appearing in the Cabarrus region. We request the participation of all ARCS defenders.
By the way, I'm trying to find a way to get above 215 centimeters. I want my character to be even taller.
Well, there's probably ways around to do it. I've seen people actually break the minimum height a couple of times, which is really funny. Without using a costume. Look, you have a friend there, Tim.
I'm scared. I'm not gonna look her in the eye.
But assert dominance. Pew! Oh man, I love. And see, that right there. That's why Ranger is better than Waker, of what I just did at the start of this fight. Pew! Blight rounds for all. Death to everyone in my radius. Oh, which is this? These two guys. Okay. He's blighted. Blight rounds, man. Call down. Pot shot. Photon blast. Kill that guy. Missed my revolt aim.
Ah, shoot, that's not what I wanted to do.
The only problem that Ranger has is that its normal attack is useless. Should never be on your bar. Pew!
Ah. Wrong one.
What the hell? Where did that go? The grenade just disappeared. Okay, bye. Have a wonderful time. I get inside there. Protect her, heal. Yes.
How did I draw aggro? Oh god, why?
Holy crap, you actually did draw aggro. What the shit?
Damn it, Finn,
Oh.
you're not doing your job.
I'm doing my job. I'm killing everything else.
I'm using shit
And-
gear. How did I draw aggro?
Well, congratulations. Welcome to shitty players. And this is what I mean, like, it's... Even with crappy gear... Well, technically speaking, you're using a Sphia wand with, like, fix of 5 attack on it, aren't you?
No, there is no fixa on this weapon.
No, it's a Sphia wand. I told you to get one with a freaking fixa on it.
I just used what I had at... I just used what I had on hand.
You should have something like that. Let's go and see if I can get healed here.
I'm gonna drop a buff for it. Oh, I already dropped my buff. It's coming up in 2 seconds.
I think everyone's fully buffed.
Well, just in case.
Shit. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him again. Fuck the boss because it's not important right now. Mooks are.
I blocked that game.
I always love how everyone tunnel visions on the boss and should really just ignore the boss and kill the mooks first. Boss is not that dangerous. Not unless it's like a Megalodix or the Gigantics. That's the only time you focus on the boss. You die, please? How are you not dead yet? Okay, he's dead.
Oh, you were helping me.
Yeah, I was helping you the whole time. It's just you and me over there, because everybody else is tunnel vision on the boss. Why is the ranger not shooting the boss? Because kill the mooks. Uh-oh. Really? There was the ding of the dodge and I still took damage?
Ah, I see you were doing what I was doing too.
Oh yeah, going after those, yeah, you do way more damage with the cold photons. Shard things. I'd like to get closer, but it's usually death. Eh. Fuck it, I need to get better at dodging with the weapon action. Yoink.
Got him.
He's on fire.
Nope, let me... No, don't lock onto that, you shithead.
You locked onto the wing.
Yeah.
It happens. Aw. Kari got it.
An Amsvira. Ooh, it's a Gundam.
No, it's just an elder.
I'm gonna be honest, the music is kind of disappointing. Hang on, dropping a heal. Dropping a buff.
Wow.
Ow.
Thank you, Ems.
Dropping a
Grenade
heal.
for that.
Dropping a buff.
You're pretty much going to be dropping a heal every, like, couple of seconds, just FYI. Every 10 seconds. I'm rather surprised that my Blight round wore off prematurely there. 'Cause I was still on cooldown, and the round was gone. So, wow. I dodged super early there and got it. It's incredible. Also, I'm well impressed that nobody's able to go and push it to purple. Ba-doop-doop. There we go. Now we got purple. Oh shit. That's not good. You know what? I need a Yeedle Deep from a friendly Tector and or Force, you know. Hopefully you got a compound technique pending there.
1 second. Fire in the hole.
Because I could really do...
Oh, I've been
Mail
stunned.
again.
They stunned me while I was
down.
trying to drop my compound force, my compound technique.
Yeah, in this fight, the moment that if there's a Force or Tector, they have to go and mail again, grab all the mooks, and then have to deal with the mooks. The best course of action, though, is to pull the mooks into Ams himself to force everybody to deal with the mooks. Literally the best course of action. Stop tunnel visioning on the boss. Kill the fucking mooks, you idiots.
Dropping a buff. We drop a heal for everybody around here just in case.
Drop Trow. Yeah, I deserve that. Fuck that up. Might as well revolt aim him. Oops. Cronies. Hold them to Ams.
Dropping a buff.
Oh, that was a juicy spread shot. Boy.
I dodged that somehow.
I dodged it by being face planted into the ground. Okay. You need to die. Ah! I got slapped by the giant hand. Do you remember back in the day that '90s music video where the guy went and had like had his hand just become the really big hand and slapped the dude? I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I remember.
Way back when. Yeah, that's what it felt like when Ams just slapped me there. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Ow, I dropped into someone else's. Hang on, I gotta go restock healing items.
Yeah, you're going a little too ham on healing items. Oops. Oh, he's after somebody. It's not me. Let's gamble.
Oh, got it off.
Oh, got the grenade down.
I'm getting out of that. Oh, screw you.
Ah, too late. Somebody died. I got his fucking orb in my way. Damn.
Ow.
That was a bad move, Voltaire.
I wasn't watching my photon power there.
Ooh. Close.
I'm so glad I'm not on the wrong side of that. Oh, shit.
Should fall over with a break here. Let's make him pay.
I got him with the
thing a lot
wind
of people
down.
don't realize that Ranger can do, if you're good, I haven't been good today, is that you can keep refortifying the purple blight around indefinitely. So long as you don't let it expire.
It took me a while, but I realized he was running wind, so I switched over to wind, and yeah.
Oh yeah. I saw you throw out a foy there, and just, yeah. Yeah, he is wind. He caught me the first time. Well, that's awkward. Both your both you, the Dami nuns, just decided to go with their auto shadow at the end there. Material, everything else that is rare 4 and lower is garbage. I think we're starting to want I need to throw out. Maybe.
The Setato armor. I'll take that.
I don't know, aren't you using like a couple of pieces? What are you using for armor? I feel like I know you got a Schwartz armor. May the Schwartz be with you.
For me, I'm currently packing, Schwarzoso. Triple threat.
Oh, yeah, then your armor's already better than that Sestato.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that thing's just trash. The Schwartz armor is still really good if you're running a pure build, and you don't need to upgrade. If you're doing hybrid builds, then the 6-star gear has been a lot better for it, but the price point on it is still so atrocious that doing a hybrid build is just not recommended for a casual player.
Fair enough.
So, what's your weapon?
Right now.
Is it still seriously like a plus 50 Sphia wand or some crap?
You got it!
Oh, lordy.
This bitch allowed me to pull hate in that last one against people who were my level and had better weapons than me. Hell, allowed me to pull hate against you.
Well, I wasn't focusing on it. I was shooting at other shit in the meantime. You were focusing on the boss. I went and killed the 2 Friezits in the back there and came back and killed the other guys who have a camera for a face. But, yeah.
I mean, I technically have an evil coat wand and rod. It's just it's not augmented.
Well, whatever.
I mean,
During this event, the Codex series is dirt cheap, so... It's cheap to upgrade. It's cheap to augment. It's cheap to do everything as long as you have the materials and the money to do it.
That was cool. I flipped just at the last second there. Alright, what else do I have to do today for my tasks? I came close to enemy suppression. I mean, really, all there is to park my ass in the... What the...
Any combat zone, kill some shit, and congrats, Bob's your uncle.
Oh, they're bringing back the PSO2 anime.
No, that's been ongoing for like the past couple of months now. The comments and feedback that people have saying is like, I wish I got that 20 minutes of my life back.
Nah.
BRB. You gotta get the cat blanket.
Ooh. That looks gorgeous.
What are your thoughts, Chloe? It's fresh out of the dryer.
Oh. The Ina look is coming.
Salon.
Attention all ARCS defenders. We are beginning a counter-offensive against dolls appearing in the Caveris region. We request the participation of
Actually, do I have anything in the way of gloves?
Attention all ARCS defenders. We are beginning a counter-offensive against dolls appearing in the Caveris region. We request the participation of all ARCS defenders.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Welcome. Welcome.
see.
Oh. I forgot to,
Attention all ARC's defenders. We are beginning a counter-offensive against dolls appearing in the Caveris region. We request the participation of all ARC's defenders.
Exciting.
okay, why... I picked gloves, why do I not have them? Did I not actually...
What do you mean, gloves?
Attention all ARC's defenders. We are beginning a counter-offensive against dolls appearing in the Caveris region. We request the participation of all ARC's defenders.
Oh, it's a body paint! Oh, okay. Should have guessed that. I was unaware. Ooh, that looks good. That looks good too. I mean, if I'd known... I mean, that better matches them. I'm gonna go with this, yeah. Alright, time to go murder. I have 500 things I have to kill.
Alright, so what are we killing first? The bunnies, the deer, the rappies, literally just mass genocide to everything that's native to this planet.
Pretty much. Alright, let's head to Lost Central.
I don't know if I can go into Lost Central. I'm not high enough level. Nope, I can't. Level 45. Beluga Ruins!
Well, then... Wait, what do you mean? You're level 52. You should be able to go to Lost Central level 1.
No, Lost Central level 1 is locked behind level 55. Beluga Ruins! In terms of XP gain rate between Lost Central and Belugana Ruins, it's about the same. Surprisingly. In terms of loot, though, specifically quality of loot, well, I say quality and quantity, I think Lost Central kind of wins. And it's like, but that doesn't make any sense, because you'd be killing more guys in Belugana Ruins. And it's like, well, yeah. But the ability to go and drop a giant ice crystal and fuck everybody up instantly is just so nice. But they don't drop as many items, or as frequently, because Sega went and has per zone tweaked drop rates of garbage.
Incoming!
Ah, fantastic.
Target eliminated. Colin, thank you for your contribution.
Oh, no, the urgent quest is done.
Well, I leveled up
Oh,
again.
shit. Oh, you're not gonna like this.
What?
You gotta take up all your other classes to like 55.
Why?
No, 30 at the very least, I think, is the first class EX cube. But yeah, you're gonna want those class EX cubes.
Why?
Playing other classes. I mean, I don't need to explain why. You'll find out on your own once you see it. And then you'll be going, ah, fuck my life. I don't want to play this anymore. Could I actually do something functionally useful, or I can just still be useless by chilling back here and doing basic attacks. Ah, yeah. I would like to. I don't know, man. If I was to compare Waker to Summoner, Summoner feels better. Not stupid mushroom head shit. Oh my god, there's two. There's a trial, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It didn't even mention anything. That there's a trial in the freaking map. It really doesn't help that in Sega's infinite wisdom that they went and made the trials blue, green, and blue-green for an icon, and literally everything else in the world to not contrast with it, so you just never see them on your screen. And if you're colorblind, I mean, good fucking luck.
Actually, after the doctors, screwed up my right eye, I've gone slightly colorblind. It's really weird. I'm slightly colorblind in my right eye now, in addition to having fucked up vision. Am I bitter? Oh yeah, I'm still bitter.
Mushroom Man, you need to die. I hate you so much. You can fuck off. Thank you. How do I have hate?
Hmm.
I'm literally spending like 90% of this fight on my back.
I didn't block in time.
I'm very baffled what hit me before he hit me.
That was a block game.
Yeah, if you only played Waker and New Genesis, you're missing out on playing Summoner in PSO2. Being able to switch between Redrin, Synchro, and Jinga is just so much better. Even having Popple around is just that much better. Marin / Melon just doesn't matter too much. I mean, they're nice for the block counter thing that they also kind of have. But the whole
change.
shtick with Summoner and PSO2 was constantly switching between pets when they died.
I'm going the wrong direction.
Or as the scenario called for it.
Trial.
Yeah, I see. I'm just mass murdering right now first. You can head to the trial because I think it's too far from me. Oh yeah, fuck that. It's 300. Fuck that shit. I'm not going over there. Not worth my time. I'm gonna keep killing shit.
Doors.
I hope Waker gets a fast charge on that ability later because it takes way too fucking long to charge it. It's worse than charging a Giveaway. Ooh, it's one of these ones. Okay, the trick here is to try not to kill any of the targets until you break all of the gold boxes. Once you break all the gold boxes, then kill shit. Where the fuck am I going? Also, hold the break, it really helps.
I'm just hitting people with my board.
Oh yeah, same here. It insta kills mooks. Why would you not, right? If you need to do a quick 180-degree turnaround, you jump and hold back. Or well, you jump and hold in the direction you want to go, really.
Ah.
You will just immediately turn to that direction. A lot of people don't realize that. It's really funny, too, because they give you this board in the Crocodile Severa fight, and everyone gets off the board when they get down to Crocodile Severa, and if you just stay on the board, you're going to have aggro because of how much damage you do. It's so funny. Like, the board just does so much damage. That's right, you're dead. Ooh, you're golden. And now you're dead. Boop. Hey, I'm level 53.
Again.
I will say that for leveling, this game's got a good leveling rate. It's about 1 level per hour, if not slightly less. If you're just dicking around. If you're a new player and you got like all your trials, tasks, and everything else in between there, you probably get from like 0 to max level in maybe 5 hours. $10 hours if you don't know what you're doing. 3 hours if you are a machine and have another character that can fund all your stuff for you. Here, crocodile sphere. Bzzz. He did. Ooh, up on board. I'll take that. Why would I not? Yeah, I forgot to mention, to do the quick turn, you had to be holding the brake, I'm sorry. So you have to be holding the brake when you jump to do the quick turn.
Trial.
I'm on my way. I'm just enjoying my hoverboard. No, wow. Actually, let's see if I can beat myself into like super hard. Let's go! Aw, I lost it. I still have hate though. Fuck off. Go kill Mooks. Go kill Mooks. Ignore the trial. Ignore the boss. Kill Mooks.
I noticed they're putting a lot more of these artillery boys in.
Oh yeah, and they're making them more and more annoying. I personally hate the launcher enemies in this area because they have a fucking homing bullet. They have 2 attacks. One of them is that slow damaging freeze beam, which is annoying. And then they have a homing charge attack. And the homing charge attack almost never misses. It's so annoying.
Yep.
I don't mind these artillery horsey thingies. But they're definitely, they can definitely fuck you up pretty hard if you're not paying attention to them. All you have to do is stay off the ground with them. Honestly, the worst ones are the ones in Alio region because of how fast they shoot and how big of a hitbox they have for their attacks.
Well, that's why I'm having so much trouble controlling myself. I have my mouse sensitivity set to max by accident. Alright, how am I doing for tasks for the day? Almost all of Leah May's stuff is done. I just have Tames Meat, Dread Enemy, and Enhanced Enemy. Okay.
Yeah. I would definitely say that Waker is basically like Ranger, except with a better normal attack and not as functional to the group. But then again, I'm going to probably compare everything to like Ranger, Tector, and Bouncer anyways, because they're the 3 best classes in this game. And that's both base PSO2 and New Genesis. And I know people are like, oh, but Scion classes are still powerful. It's like, you just don't understand the capability that those 3 classes give everybody else and why they're infinitely more powerful.
Well,
It's like Red Mage from old Final Fantasy games. It's like, oh, hey, cool. What class do you play? It's like, I play all these different classes. It's like, I play Red Mage. Oh, okay, so you solo the whole game. Got it. It's like, there is that one class that just dumpsters everything. It may not be the fastest, but it dumpsters everything. And it can do everybody else's job. And I missed that crate. Let's turn around. Now, Final Fantasy XIV Red Mage is a shallow husk of its former glory. At least Blue Mage is still holding up nicely. By the way, you haven't been on Ye Old Republic in a while.
Star Wars: The Old Republic. I told you, I'm sick of that game. I'm borderline. If I don't get into it by Christmas, like if they don't release something that interests me by Christmas, I'm going to cancel my subscription.
Wow. Damn. That's pretty scuff.
What do you mean?
I mean, that's your baby of an MMO kind of thing that you enjoy playing the most out of, and if they're failing you, that's pretty scuff.
They've been failing me for years. The only reason that I haven't removed my subscription was because, well, guess what? I forgot to because I barely ever played it. In the
recent times where you're just trying to save more money so you can go and buy a house, you're like, what the fuck am I still paying into this for?
Yeah. Well, the thing is that, and I don't want to go into a huge rant, is that...
warp to it.
Okay.
It's 500 away, just warp to it.
The thing is that they had this great arc going with the Eternal Throne. They built us up to have, lead a force of our own, which was really great, and then all of a sudden, Deus Ex Machina, I press a button, and your entire fleet, your entire force is completely annihilated. And what are we going to do now that, how does this change things? Oh, you have to go back to working for the Empire or the Republic again. And yes, you technically can be a double agent, a spy for working for the other side, but it realistically doesn't actually affect anything in game other than a little bit of story. They could have done something so amazing, like brought in, oh hey, there's this entire region of the galaxy that needs to be explored, and in this unexplored region, guess what? There's a force that threatens the entire galaxy. Now you and your Eternal Empire have to fight this force. And then it's this massive force, like the Yuzong Vong, for those people who know that. It's this massive force that you have to fight it, and that's how you lose your forces. You have to sacrifice everything to save the galaxy, which would have made a great and grand, wonderful ending arc for the Old Republic. That's basically how you retire. That was your final battle. I mean, Star Wars: The Old Republic is 10 years old. It's 11 years old, in fact. And so, it's time to put the baby to rest. It's had a good run.
I would say, like, I know a lot of people say, it's like, well, yeah, PSO2 itself is 10 years old, and it's probably time to put the baby to rest, and I'm going to say is, like, the moment episode 6 dropped, like, probably, I forget what year it was, but it was less than, it was just, like, a little over 5 years ago. That's when PSO2 actually became a playable game. Well, yeah. Unfortunately. And there's a few games where it's just like, and like on the MMO, this is not an MMO, but on the MMO scene, where, yeah, that you should retire it, like EverQuest.
Trial.
But there are other games where it's just like, where's the trial? Oh,
Yeah. Rappies! 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 Rappies!
Biome. Cyan in an ice biome, like you can't freaking see it. Oh, I saw the Rappies. Sweet. You didn't kill them all. There's one still sleeping on this rock. But I don't know, man. It's sometimes really hard because sometimes you have a game where it just like the developers just kill their game, like World of Warcraft,
Yep.
or Final Fantasy 11, or you get the other end of the spectrum where the game just suddenly, as time goes on, it's like it's slowly getting better, and like PSO2 and New Genesis is slowly getting better, but I would still not recommend this because this is still in a shitty KMMORPG grind phase, which is not good in this day and age.
Well, the other issue I
You
have...
have to be really, really desperate to try to go in with that strategy. Sega's learning, though.
The problem one of the big problems that I have is that, it was, okay, we need to kill the Emperor of the Sith. That's fine. Alright, I'm good with that. That was fine, and then it was like, oh, we killed the Emperor of the Sith. Okay, we killed the Emperor of the Sith. What happens now? Well, the very next mission is, you need to kill the Emperor of the Sith again.
But we just did that.
Yeah, I know. And I really have no clue what's going on right now. Well, okay, there was a minor story arc between that and kill the Emperor of the Sith again. But my point is that it just... I feel they've abandoned all the old companions that shipped with the initial game, and okay, I'm going to get into a rant if I get on that. My point is that I've just lost interest, and the story no longer holds my attention. And I really...
I'd like to point out right now on Waker that I am literally one-handing this. I am holding down one button to get through this PSE burst.
And I suppose I could try and join a guild, but I just don't really feel like doing guild politics anymore.
Yeah, no, yeah, I agree with you. Guild politics, like, I would like to go and get into certain guilds, but it's always, the only guilds I care about are social guilds.
Yeah,
I don't care about anything. I don't care about any other ones. It's like, oh, we gotta do all this big activities and all this stuff and get better gear and blah blah blah. And be like, no, because when you go and start doing that, there's always drama because someone's always going to be a cunt or a dick, one of the two.
Well, the thing is,
or an asshole, one of the three.
Yeah, the thing is, when it comes to guilds, like if we raid, we raid. In fact, I wouldn't mind having a raid scene within a guild. That's fine. But my issue is that, like,
well,
my guild needs
holding down my button.
my guild needs to actually be active. There has to be. Oh shit!
Why do I have hate? I was holding down one button. Stop it!
But anyway, like, if they don't release anything that I'm interested in by Christmas, I'm unsubscribing. Which, and you know me, for the last 10 years, I've been saying I was there at the beginning of the Old Republic. I was a beta tester. And I was going to be there until they turned the lights out. But now it's just not worth it.
Yeah, you're hoping for at least like.
I was hoping
for them to hold together decently enough.
I was hoping for a Mass Effect 3 Citadel-like send-off for everybody. One last big huzzah for all the companions. Which, the people that I care about. Like, we went a real long way with those companions. But, they consistently seem to be ignoring all the old companions from the release and just... Yeah, anyway.
Yeah. Anyway. In terms of PSO2 here, or New Genesis, as everyone distinctly doesn't really want to call it PSO2. Ooh, hello. Here, grab this. No, yes. Damn. Wait, I hear another one. Gimme. No. Yes! It didn't detonate. Come here, Crocky. Don't show me your ass. There you go. Good shit. Oh boy. I'll just lie on the ground because I have iframes. Again, unlike base PSO2, if you lie on the ground, you're still vulnerable. You will just die. Why did you shoot them all out there? Tipped. Yes. Like randoms. Nobody is going after the goddamn shit that he drops on the ground. For the extract stagger. Come on, guys. Fill his mouth with crud. Dumb attack.
Success.
Alright, what are we off to now?
Oh, I'm just bulldozing my way through enemies right now. Caca! This is the greatest.
This little robot
So
has been
dumb.
with me for so long.
Oh, yeah. I like this robot better than one in Banford.
It looks like a penguin?
Yeah, this one has a face. Look at him flap his little arms. Despite the fact that he's bigger than me. Look at those little arms.
Captain detected, take it down.
Where? Go.
Trial?
Just dive kick it. Just dive kick it to death. Okay, now we can kill everything else. Quickly kill everything else. Just don't stand there. Kill everything else.
You were saying?
I was killing other shit so we can get the fourth bar to get the PSE burst after he died.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's what I was saying. Like, don't stand there stupidly. Like, I saw a bunch of people stand there stupidly. We were at 3 out of 4 bars. Try to kill shit to get the 4th bar before he dies, because then it will give us the PSE burst. Ooh. I now see that the Waker's passive abilities really suck with the Kodak weapons. Actually, what am I doing? I should be, like, right here. I should be able to hold button to victory. And then scratch my ass and scratch my ear and then drink my beer. Ah, yeah, 1 button to victory. Let's do this. Who needs 1, 2, 3? I just got 1.
I'm just blackballing to victory right here.
Oh, are you just throwing out Megans?
Yep.
I miss the days when Megan had instant death. And then I remember Phantasy Star Universe, and then, like, I don't miss the days of Megan when it had instant death. It was fun when you were the one delivering it. It was not fun when you were on the receiving end. That was one of those things about PSO1. It's like, oh yeah, just taking 3,000 damage in PSO2 was like, that's unfair. In PSO1 it was just like, no, this guy can just just instantly kill you. But then again, the fact that the player also had other abilities for like just instant death and freeze and paralysis lockdowns and just hard locks. It was a much different game, but it was designed on that principle.
Yes, we know your
Principle.
waifu is better than all other waifus.
No. This is Waifu Simulator, man. Come on. It's Fashion Star Online. Everybody knows that.
No, this is Megastar Online.
No, Sega bans for that.
Okay, we've been here for an hour and a half. You want to take a few minutes break, get a stretch?
No, I'm about to level. Like, how far am I? I'll probably ding before I figure out where the fuck my XP bar is. It's here and then
Bottom
here.
left.
46,000. Till next level. Their UI for finding how much you have till next level is stupid.
Hmm.
Because when you open up your menu, it doesn't tell you. It's like maybe 1 or 2 more E's here, and I should level. And if we get another PSE burst, because we're at 3 already, who knows? Okay, we're at 4. We might get another PSE burst really quickly. Unless the game decides to cuck us pretty hard.
And how's that any different from normal?
Yeah. Where the fuck is the trial?
There is no trial.
That's what I'm asking. Where the fuck is it? That was one of those things of like, one of the nice things Sega implemented was after 5 minutes, your PSE meter cannot go down. However, as it just went down. However, they never specified that a trial has to spawn after that. And I had one time where it's like 5 minutes went by, so our PSE meter couldn't go down. And then we got the PSE meter all the way up to 4 and spent 10 minutes trying to get a trial.
Yeah, our PSC
Okay.
meter just went
I'm
down.
going, I'm going back to Kavaris. Fuck this. It's just going down now.
And
Hey, I
you leveled
leveled.
up. Alright, I'm going back to Kavaris. I'm going to take a stretch.
I did call that it was going to be like 2 or 3 more E's. Oh, dude, this person's got a pretty interesting outfit. And a terrible name to boot.
Oh, my poor Pengu.
Okay, I got a lot of silver prim swords. Gross. Let's throw that trash out of here. Let's see. Huh? When did I get a Sinkum sword? Whatever, it's trash. Get out of here. Evil coat, I can understand that. Still trash. No augment on it. Codec weapons. Well, congratulations on level up.
Yeah, I just got 100,000 XP for that.
Life armor. Yeah. If you're starting a new character, there's enough trials and tasks and everything like that to level your character up to 60 pretty quickly.
Ooh, Moongaze Dango.
Nice. You're not going to use it right now. Unless you're planning on playing for another 2 hours.
Bunch of silver prim plus 20s.
Those are worth money. Not much, but they're still worth money. People buy them. Everything else that you got in your armor slots there are just trash. If they don't have a fix on it, they're pretty much trash.
A Codec bow. Huh!
The codecs are the seasonal weapons. They're
Hmm.
nifty. If you plan on subbing Braver, I would definitely use bow on sub Braver over katana. Especially if your class doesn't have a ranged weapon. All those silver prim swords are trash. So unless they're plus 20, plus 30, they're trash. Gold prim swords, they're not trash. Because you can convert them for augment capsule 10%. That
What's-
Sinkin bow is trash.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where we got Synchro weapons from, but they're trash. Funnily enough, a lot of people don't seem to realize actually the damage difference. They're like, oh, rarity 7 weapons are the best. And it's just like, well, the damage difference between a rarity 7 and a rarity 1 is only like 10%.
Yeah, like I'm still using my rarity 1 because why?
You're using a rare 2.
Oh yeah, yeah, because I like the black look. Okay.
Yeah. And it's
Ooh,
like, oh,
boxes,
10%
boxes,
is huge. And
boxes,
it's just
boxes,
like,
boxes.
whoa.
Yeah, yeah, it's huge if we're doing fucking endgame content, but there's no endgame content in this game.
Well, there is, in quotes, endgame content, but the problem with the endgame content is it's not worth doing.
Yeah.
The grind on it is so atrociously bad that the only people who will do it are the pay-to-winners. And the no-lifers. It's literally just them two. And that's fine.
You mean you, because you're a no-lifer.
No, I don't do it because I don't give a two shits about it.
Well,
I do the dailies in PS. I do the dailies in New Genesis, and then I go back to PSO2
Yeah.
because there's nothing to do in New Genesis.
Well, there's always Nadra.
I repeat, there's nothing to do in New Genesis.
All right, I'm gonna take a quick stretch.
What the crap? How the hell do you have 700,000 Mazetta all of a sudden?
Because I'm that fucking good.
You went from fucking 180,000 to 700,000 in an hour and a half. What the crap?
I'm just that good.
All right, fine. Well, short stretch, short break, everybody. We'll be right back.
Oh yeah, I should probably mute everything.
Alright, headset's back on. Yep. I put Chloe's blanket back on my bed. And she is so happy looking right now. Yeah, you just wanted your blanket back, didn't you, Chloe? You like your 3-wolf blanket. We can see you changing your underwear, Tanner.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what if you used the Dazzle Code Innerwear with that?
The what?
Dazzle Code Innerwear. Like, okay, so go to first off, go to Ornament Display. Get back, and go to Ornament Display.
Okay.
You have to get to the body piece. And Ornament Display. Remove, hide Setwear 2. That'll hide the boots. I zoomed in there. Okay. Well, let's just see. Okay, so go back to the player character one thing, whichever. Let's get the Dazzle Code Innerwear. Let's see what this looks like. The second tab on the left. Second tab on the left. Okay, well, I think you beat me to it because I didn't know where the fuck it was. Okay. Maybe with or without boots? Who knows? I think we're onto something, though.
Okay, first let me get rid of that accessory.
Oh, yeah, you need to get rid of that, your leg towel. You can probably also get rid of the Shanorf mask. Ooh! You have those leg armor boots?
Yeah?
Cool. What do you have for footwear, though?
Footwear, I got nothing.
You might have something, not, but preferably not Sonic shoes. But, like, let's see what you got for footwear. You got your stream will resume shortly, yeah, so I can't really see what's going on there.
Oh,
Well, you got
hey.
the high-tech leg guards. Let's see what they look like.
High-tech leg guards? Okay. They actually...
Oh, dude, you got also those big boots.
What big boots?
Beside the Sonic boots? Smooth leather? The leg guards are kind of dominating. No, those smooth leather boots don't. See if you have anything else from the base PSO2. Smooth leather boots are... Yeah, you're trying to hide that again. Boots aren't the right thing. Let's see what the leg guards look like. With just your feet showing. Or if you have another pair of shoes somewhere else.
No, apparently I never picked them up.
Man. Well, let's see what the high-tech leg guards look like. Okay. Interesting, but odd. I mean, this is the thing with the Dazzle Code, is that you don't really need shoes. That's why I was saying Dazzle Code. I feel like that's kind of taking away too much from it. What about, go back to those anklets that you have on the last page of your accessories. You have some glowing anklets. There you go. Red ones.
Oh god, it burns. It burns! Why did you put heating coils on my ankles?
Well, you can resize them. Do you have anything that... Do you have anything else that you can put on, like, your hands? Like a plasma ball or something? Let's see what you have for, like, accessories. Because your accessories selection is really limited.
Yeah,
you have some stuff that I don't have. Like, you have that cloud rainbow I don't have. You have the wagging tail. I don't have that. You have miner's hats? Where the fuck did you get those?
it just happened.
What the hell, man? You got the little... Oh my god, right beside the wrapping with the carrot? What the hell is that hat?
This thing? The little Kappa thing?
Yeah, I don't have that one. Where'd you get that one?
I don't know. It happened at some point in PSO2.
God damn. I never...
Its mother. Ah, yes, him. Mr. Eyebrows.
Oh yes. Eyebrow man. I always liked Fairy Shiera.
Claris Craze. The original Matoi.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes, sir.
Oh. Oh,
Um,
yes, it's you. It's Tiny You on top of you. Ah, margarita. A pizza. Kind of neat, but not really. You'll probably figure something out with the fashion on this later.
I wonder how this... Ooh.
Okay.
That's actually not so bad.
It's a crown.
It kind of fits with the aesthetic.
Well, you got lots of accessory slots to play with, and you can do some very, very creative tweaking. I mean, you were saying something about me wearing this robot bunny suit thing. I hope you realize that I took the time to go and put a few censorship plates on my crotch and ass. Because normally it's literally a thong.
Wait, Dazzle headgear?
Yeah, it's part of the Dazzle Code series.
Ooh, wait, let's see, let's take a look at that.
Okay, you're onto something now. It's looking better. You could have kept the crown with the Dazzle headgear. Earrings? You can't even see them on your character.
Yeah, the clip's too much, unfortunately.
You can shrink it on the left-right side. Like, you can resize it a little bit and play with it. You might be able to find a spot where you can get it to go and sit right. There's a way. Just some patience and take some time. That is a very, very happy kitty lying on my bed. She likes her new clean blankie. It's really funny. I've had that blanket literally since when I was living in my brother's basement. My brother first owned Chloe.
Ooh,
he had her for like 3 months.
Okay.
Oh, you're up that tail piece there. You do know you can also change the attach point on those too to like almost anywhere.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it.
Working on it, twerking on it. That's digging into your calves there. Might have to adjust the angle of rotation. Well, no cat story now. Nobody wants a cat story. it's not as smoky tomorrow, Chloe. You can go outside.
I'm going to save this for now.
Work in progress.
Take it out for a run and see how it looks.
Oh, I just called WIP. Whip. Oh, Mobile 54. Hey, I can go to Lost Central now. I guess I hit the battle power requirement. Yeah, you need a few more cosmetics to go and like tie into that gold.
All that matters is I have my ponytail. I do like how the Dazzle crown works so well with that outfit. Oh, that's what that was.
What, the clogs clicking by?
No.
Try not to die.
Random person stops beside me, be like, "What the hell?" Had to go and check what I was doing. For gear. This is the thing: is if you're playing a cast character and you're like, "Oh, there's not enough cast stuff," base PSO2, the Rewind Scratch Tickets has really good cast sets.
Mm.
And honestly, in terms of like a scratch ticket, because a scratch ticket is $2. Normally, you get one piece, like an innerwear or an outerwear or like something small. The cast ones are $5. You get a full set, all three pieces.
Welcome.
So you are saving a little money on that. But in terms of getting accessories specifically that that casts want and stuff like that, sometimes they're a little tricky because they get really expensive really quickly because a lot of people really like them. Ugh. Especially that one person who went and cosplayed as a goddamn tank. Yeah, ship 3, fashion server. Anyway, do you have any more tasks you would like to get done?
Yeah, just rampant murder. That's pretty much it.
Is there any more that you can take on that you have free space for them?
Yeah, I can take on more.
Then take on more. so we get them done faster.
Thanks for stopping.
Yes. May I help you?
Oh my god, that's right out of those colors. That's right out of the 90s. Oh, 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 it hurts. Oh, it hurts. Oh, that's not the 90s, that's the 70s. That's the 70s. Oh.
Yeah, the very late 70s and early 80s cyberpunk of like cyan, hot pink, and purple green and everything like that kind of stylization of colors, like that whole neon coloration is all like, why do you think Sega was like we're gonna rebrand ourselves as like a cyberpunk game? It's like, it's because that color aesthetic seems to be making a comeback again. Really hard in this game, actually. Yet there's still no outfits that are really like anywhere near as good of like just base design as Phantasy Star Universe for being able to do that. The Lion Shield in Phantasy Star Universe made the outfits, and there's none of that in this game.
Relentless training in Ritem. Alright.
Oh, God, don't take Relentless Training in Ritem. You're never going to go back there.
Wait, was that Ritem or Kavaris?
The Kavaris is fine. We're in Kavaris, but you're never going to go back to Ritem. That was a colossal waste of your time. Cancel that one. Abandon that shit task.
I mean, to be honest, I like Ritem the best. It's the best region.
As sad as it is, yes, it is.
I mean, don't get me wrong. This region here is beautiful, but it's dead.
There's a lot of things wrong with this region, and the number one thing wrong with this region, and sums up the problem with this region, is the hot spring.
There isn't one.
And that's the problem, because there is one. It's just so shittily laid out that most players don't know there is one that exists. And that's the problem with the whole region of Kavaris, is everything is really shittily laid out. To the point that a lot of stuff might as well just not exist. Like, in Central Kavaris, anything that's not on that river doesn't exist. In South Kavaris doesn't exist. You just don't go there. In West Kavaris, if it's not on the snowboarding trail going down the hill, pretty much in a straight line to the west, it doesn't exist. And then North Kavaris, if it's not anywhere near the Mount Latva North Ryuker device, it doesn't exist. Like, that's just what the players do, is it like the proximity of where players venture around and go to. So Kavaris just has a lot of dead space because it's poorly designed. It's like if you were to go and scroll down to North Redham, Cape Keeneland is a dead location. Under no circumstances do you ever go out there. In Central Redham, under no circumstances are you ever in the bottom half of Central Redham. There's no reason to be down there.
Alright, well, I'm heading to Lost Central.
But anyways, yeah, I'll come to Lost Central.
No, not Mr. Woods!
But yeah, there's a lot of problems with, like, the map design is good, but what's laid out where, and incentive for the player to go to it is non-existent.
What the... Oh, Jesus!
Oh, let's kill him. Let's kill him. That's a PSE burst on the horizon here. Oh god, it takes way too long to charge. Here, just get punched.
Trial start. PSE burst.
Hell yeah, let's go! PSE burst! Drop the crystal. There we go. They're all dead.
Success.
Junk. got a lot of fatties. Can you burn them?
I'm trying. I got one of them on fire.
Hang on. I see a friend in need. A friend indeed. Come on. Bring that thing down. Nice.
Fatty on fire.
That's what shock. This is.
PSC climax.
Oh, good. He's another Frostal.
How did I catch hate?
Because I'm not fighting him. I'm fighting all the mooks still.
That was a block game.
Let's go and beat on this leg. Let's go, Wolfen. Punch his foot out. Destroy those clank. Destroy those.
That was a block.
Glankles. Aha! I got his glass ankles. Really? I was in the radius of that? Come on. Come on. Also, like,
Damn it, I thought I could block it in time, but I screwed it up.
oh, Discord, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm here.
My Discord dropped. Nice.
I don't
Toasty.
think that one was me.
Blue trial off in the distance, 150 meters, half hidden. There we go. Casual 23,000 to everybody underneath that crystal. That's an Ims. I hate you with the passion.
Trial start.
Oh, that's a crony. With the ray.
Success.
This shit. Smash.
Success.
Go back. Boop. Look at that, whole room cleared. Boop. Also, what's your stance on Sega's take on fatties being one of the most undesirable thing ever?
No comment, especially not on stream.
Yeah, the Goron, those Goron or Goron, whatever enemies, commonly referred to as fatties. Nobody likes fighting them.
I simply call them fatties because I can't properly pronounce the name without biting my tongue.
I know. Everyone calls them fatties because they're, well, just a big fat guy. Ow. Elena, that was rude. Just went and backhand slapped me. There's a cold photon. There's one. Boop. How are you go- Oh, right.
There's an emergency transmission.
And some cores.
I somehow blocked that from the Relin.
Trial start.
How is your core still intact?
Success.
Ooh, I just gotta double down. And I just got juked.
Arms Kavaris, huh?
M's. He's a different spin on Elder Hunal, which is nice. Because Elder Hunal's always in your face, and M's, well, he can be. He's a weird mixture of like Elder Hunal and a hero. Oh boy. Aha.
I thought I
I
blocked
didn't get
that.
slapped that time.
I really appreciate your
Ooh.
Success.
Just smash all the mooks. Did I not take my Marmello skill points? I'm not building charge on that little bastard. Excuse me? What? Punch the thing? Aww. Oh boy, I got a rare drop. Is it rare? Nope. It's trash.
PSE burst.
Oh my god. No! Why is it over there? What kind of robbery is this? Oh wow. Okay, so the Waker's Photon Blast is literally the same as the Bouncer's Soaring Blade Photon Blast. Shoots out a beam and then it has a close range hit on it off of it. Got it. Not the greatest Photon Blast, but it just works. Okay. Hello? There's a dude that's over to my left, isn't there? Yes, there is. Let's just move over here. Joke's on you. I'm 2 centimeters higher than your Queen Grace. There's a lot of durables. Mostly, this enemies. Ow! And baseball bat. Babe Ruth got me.
Oh, I nailed all of them with that.
Okay, stop aiming at the fatty and aim for everybody else. Other than the fatty. Jesus. Ignore the fatty. Do that for the techers. People who do element damage can fat shame. That's the way that Sega wants PSO2 to work.
Oh, oh, I didn't notice the title was there.
Are you dead?
No, I'm fine.
No, well, then you got nothing to complain about. Oh, look, there was an iframe there?
I was outside that game.
I'm sorry. What? What is that shenanigan? Excuse me, Wolven, how much of an iframe do you have on your attack, sir? I am literally invincible. What the crap? Wow, I can see why people are saying, like, oh yeah, Waker's pretty good. I am literally invincible. Oh, this isn't busted. Oh yeah, I finally took some damage. I ran out of photon power, so I finally took some damage. And Frostal's jank hitboxes got me.
Trial 200 meters away.
Blue.
Red.
There's no red trials.
There was the red box.
Oh, that's a different story. Oh, this is the crappy spot. This is I quit this stage spot. I'm leaving. I'm gonna kill other stuff. Yeah, somebody else had the same idea. That trial's in an awful spot. Let's go kill everything else.
It said an icicle dropped on my head.
Trial start.
Well, you guys deal with that really crappy trial. I'm gonna go kill some random stuff off the map. See if I can't boost the PSE meter. 'Cause that trial is in such a terrible location. It'll take you like 5 minutes to go and do it. Actually, give me this crystal so I can kill the nukes. Boop. Boop. Boop.
Wait, why do I have 8?
Because nobody else is there. Everyone looked at that and said, this is a dead trial. Let's let it time out. Go do other things that are more productive. That's exactly what I'm doing. How's that trial coming along? Because I've already I'm on my like 8th enemy wave right now of just running around. Okay, you guys finally finished it.
Yeah, thanks, jackass.
Yeah, that was a dead trial. You guys should like. That was one of those moments of like, either you reset the zone or you just start killing everything else and you say screw it to that trial and let it time out because it was in such a bad location. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm gonna wait a second for everybody to catch up. That's enough people caught up. Let's go. Smack.
What are you doing? There's a trial.
Just clean up the last of this wave. Why is that is that in the shit location again?
Maybe, I don't know.
No, it's in a good location. It's underneath 2 crystals. That's in a god location.
Yeah, and they wasted both of them.
No. They went and smashed them.
This is an emergency transmission.
Oh, this is a great trial spot. The only unfortunate problem is that one cold photon sometimes gets stuck in there. Ice crystal. See, look at that. So that was the exact same Relina. You see how fast she went down? That was less than a minute. She was dead. You guys were fighting the other one for almost like 5 minutes. That's why that was such a bad trial location previously. And that's why I went and buggered off.
Success.
Okay, there's a cold photon above me, but the game doesn't want to target it, so... Hello. Get please. Oh, somebody else beat me to it. Good job. Boop. Oh, that's a giant hand attack. I'll just lie down here for a second.
Why do I have hate?
Because, as silly as it is, ow, usually chucking these stupid crystals don't generate as much hate. Not certain why, but they don't. Oh, that better not be inside there. It is. Troll photon. Don't throw at that one that's inside the crystal there, inside the structure there on the left. The troll.
Success.
Ow, my head.
You okay?
Yeah, I just, you know, sometimes you cough and it just causes your head to throb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ah, I fucking swung.
Yeah, Wakers. It literally feels like Ranger. Homing darts, homing darts, homing darts. And grenade. And full PP again. And back to the repeating homing darts and grenade. Except no blight rounds. Unfortunate.
Trial, 300,
Yeah, I see it.
fast
Green.
travel.
Is it fast travel worthy?
Nah, shit.
Wait, it just went blue. Wait, what? 250. What? Oh, it's in the great spot. Heck yeah. Boop. Nice. Unfortunately, it's a crappy trial, but just be aware that these tornadoes like to home in on your booty.
Trial start.
Screw you, tornado. Joke's on you, I'm invulnerable. Yeah, Waker definitely feels very similar to Summoner in the avenue of you're literally unkillable.
That was a block!
I didn't even block, I just kept attacking. Like, that's just Waker and what it does. I don't even have to bother blocking, I'll just keep attacking. Still attacking. Still attacking. Still attacking. What's this block? What's this dodge? Don't have to do it, man. I just keep attacking. Look at this shit, man. That is so busted. Oh god, Waker is so busted. People are complaining about Braver being busted. This is fucking busted. The fact that as long as I'm attacking, I'm invincible. That is busted. And the worst part about it is, all I'm doing is holding a button down, and I'm invulnerable the whole time so long as I have photon power. Which is really bad. Because it's really easy to restore photon power back.
Wait, where did my... Why can't I... Something's gone wrong. I can't spin my camera.
Oh, I actually got hit there. Guess there's a brief moment where you're vulnerable, but it's very rare.
Oh, I locked onto something by accident. Okay.
Well, we got the PSE burst going, so let's see if we can bring a crystal down. There we go. Excuse me, pick that up. Thank you. Somebody else had the same idea I did. Just make sure you pay attention for when the ice crystals respawn and just drop them immediately when you get the opportunity. They respawned. There we go. There's a fatty. That's kind of on you. I think you're the only person that can actually properly deal with them.
Dance, Freddy!
I don't want to. It's like I refuse to comment on calling them fatties. Dance, fatty.
I said I have no problems calling them that. I just won't comment on commenting on it.
Yeah, Sega's design decision on that. Yeah, that's fair. Actually, it's not just like those enemies specifically. Sega's design decision on enemies that are like ultra durable literally is what players just call fatties. Anything that's ridiculously durable, they're called fatties, and people just don't want to fight them because there's no reward for it. You get the same reward for killing one of the mooks that dies in like 2 hits as you do trying to kill one of those tanky bastards that takes like, you know, almost a full minute to kill. It's just not worth. The only difference is a boss. Like, yeah, the boss is tanky, but they usually have something good. Except this one. This one doesn't have anything good, other than it's a cool boss.
It's an annoying boss.
I don't know. I like that boss. Once you figure out her patterns, she's actually not bad. I find Am's more annoying because even when you know his patterns, he still has a few attacks that are just instantaneous and there's no hope nor prayer of blocking or dodging it. He's just like, ah, hey, here's a you're fucked attack. It's like, thanks, Ams. Also, why did this not fall? Hello? Sega?
Got it.
Ooh. That was amazing. Trial. 200 meters.
Yeah, I see it. I'm running.
Kind of a crappy spot. It's
I'm
under a crystal, but it's still a crappy spot. Okay, it's not even under the crystal. It's just a real shit spot.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Let's just kill them and then hopefully not get a PSE burst here.
Trial start.
I will give credit where credit's due. This game does have really good gameplay mechanics, aside from everything else being kind of bad. Like the story, especially the story.
What story?
Exactly.
Success.
An E. That's a fair ways away.
But yeah, I'll give credit where credit's due. Sega did a good job on the controls in this game. This game does control and handle really well. But yeah, your story is terrible. Your music is
Not-
hit and miss.
Nadra, best girl.
No, Kuna is still better.
Yeah, I like Nadra better.
No, I like Kuna better.
Enemy presence detected. Please be careful.
Hang on, I got the fatty.
No, just ignore it. If it's a PSE burst, get the fatties. If it's not a PSE burst, kill the mooks. Ignore the fatties.
Alright.
Always ignore
Trial.
the durable enemies.
To the
Yeah, I
south.
see it. It's green. 200. Same crystal drop room. Same crystal drop room.
Okay, I'm going after it.
Oh, if it gets a PSE burst, it's not going to be here because it's a platform one.
Trial start.
Ow, that hurt.
You're fine. Walk it off. Okay, that was not where I was aiming. Oh, he died. Navigate between these pillars. Okay, we just need to clear this room because we don't want a PSE burst here.
Working on it.
I'll take that. I'll also take this and scooch over here, grab this one, scooch over here, grab that one, scooch over here, and then just start attacking so I don't get stabbed in the face by his Spooky Tail. Parried. And it didn't build my gauge. I need to go double check my skill points because something seems off. Oh, I know what's going on. I've got the wrong skill tree junctioned. I need to go back to town.
Actually, now's probably... Well, once we finish this, it's probably a good time because... we're coming... Well, it's not that we're at 4 hours, but we're at 3.5. Alright, you heading back?
Yeah, I got the wrong skill tree. I was like, why am I not charging my freaking parry? And it was just like, because I'm on the wrong skill tree, and it just didn't register on my brain. I've got 2 skill trees.
Alright. Well, that gives me a
I
chance
was
to
on-
quickly
I was on my
stretch.
sub-skill tree, not my main skill tree. And I'm on the forced main tree, not the sub-tree, which is actually bad.
Fair enough. Good stretch. I'm ready to go back when you are. Just let me know. Or actually, wait, yeah, no, it's 3:30. Or, not 3:30, but we've been at it for 3.5 hours. I think I'm actually PSO2'd out for the night.
Yeah, that's good. I think we did pretty good here.
I mean, I gained like 6 NEX crystals, so... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, if you're still watching, because I know we were up to 5 viewers at one point here, I just want to let you know that we'll, I might be streaming at some other point during the week, but we'll be streaming Skyrim Together again this Friday. Yeah, come in for that, and thank you for joining us this evening. Have a good one.
Thank you for taking part in Finn's hot takes on this game.